In this video, we're going to compare video AI models that going integrated inside the ComfyUI. And what I mean by integrated, it's when you're going to install latest model of the ComfyUI, those nodes to support like WAN or other ones videos, LTX, SVD, they already come built in a package, which is much convenience than going to try to find them, maybe running in some conflict with the nodes and try to resolve. This is already optimized and ready. The few things that we do need it kind of prepare for this. Number one, we do need downloaded models because of the size anyway, 2 to 30 gigabyte size. So definitely they cannot come in one package. We need downloaded, but it is streamlined and smooth how we can do here. And second, I did modify a couple things in those nodes primarily so we have a consistent and comparable result between all of these nodes, but general every settings, everything is come predefined as you install nodes, which is more optimized for better result. Well, let me show you how first you can access to this workflow. That is another plus. You don't need to go and try to find this workflow anywhere. They already come with ComfyUI. Well, let's look what we have here. First, let's check our ComfyUI version, and you can see I'm run on the latest at the time on the recording. It was 0.3.34. This is our version installed. And if you install this, you'll notice you have a tab right here called Workflow. So if we click on Workflow, it's where we usually can save loaded workflows, but it's have a nice option right here called Browse Template. If we click on this Browse Template, you'll notice we have access to a lot of workflows that natively, it's meaning you don't need to download any additional nodes they're built there, but they're already natively in ComfyUI. It's include, of course, all our basic image creation. They have it Flux, image, they have it upscaling, control net, 3D audio, everything here. And of course, including our video. We have two different videos, one which is called Video API. This one Video API do connect to external, like for example, Clean or Lumina or Pixel. So those is paid version. We won't look on the paid versions right now. We were looking on the free, on the versions that can you install on your local computer. You don't need to go outside with other service and run on your machine absolutely for free. And they're located right here in the video tab. So if we look, we have it WAN text to, we will check all of them. We'll check all of them and we'll go and create. And I will show you how much time it's actually taking to render. By the way, I run several tests, so the time is averaging between different type and different conditions. So let's look right here. We have it a WAN to text to video. We have it image to image. In painting, we have it control net. We also have a newer, bigger model, FLF2V720, so it's a little bit bigger. And by the way, this model may not run on a smaller video cards. We also have it LTXV right here, Mochi, Hunyuan, SVD. So we'll go and put all of them for test. The nice things about how you can use it, you can just go ahead and click and open. And you remember when I told you that if you don't have model, it's provide very good way to save. So let me show you, because I already installed this model. I won't click on this. But for example, if we're going, I don't know, let's go maybe to upscaling. Maybe I do have it, those ones as well. You know, it's one thing when you work. Okay, let's see if I don't have it, maybe this one. Yep, good choice. Okay, right here you can see I'm missing some, and it's telling me, hey, you missing those nodes. And it's probably happened to you if you open and you're missing some video nodes. It will display and it's click download. It will download, but it's prompt you where to put it. Notice right here, it actually says put it this in your models control net file, sorry, or checkpoint subfolder. So it's actually tell you where you can put it. If you're mapping different, like in my case, I also have it SSD separate file and I put it in a YAML file. You can just save the remote. It will still working as long our ComfyUI know where to look. If you don't know how to create YAML, please check my other videos where I've gone over ComfyUI from A to Z almost and explain how to do all this stuff. But for now, if you just don't know this, just save in your model and control net or checkpoint, in this case, these files. That's all what you need to do. Very nice way to do it. Notice it does open for our model. So, and it doesn't matter which one you open, you'll notice no red nodes. Red nodes, it's what creating sometimes missing. So if you're missing, you can install it, but from all of these, because they're natively supported, you shouldn't have it any missing node at all on a clean installations. And of course, you can install the ComfyUI from the link I will provide down below. It is main repository of ComfyUI. Just go and download it. You don't know how to do it? Again, I will refer to my video where I explain from A to Z how to work with ComfyUI. And you know, speaking about explaining A to Z, you maybe don't know, but I have for many years I run courses. I'm teaching people, and actually not just people, with my Geekatplay. I also teaching some big studios how to do environmental art, 3D, and many different things. And now I'm starting a new course. Actually, very, very soon we'll start new course, and it is hosted by Digital Art Live. I'll put a link down below. I don't want to take too much time, but go check. This is a multi-week kind of course, big one on ComfyUI, where we can go drill very deep in. So if you're interested, be sure follow this link, check. One thing I need to say up front, you'll notice it's have some free session I had before. We already kind of missed on this, but it's okay. Just scroll down and check it. Well, let's go now to our main subject. So let me also shrink what I did modify inside, is how I said before. I added 2 nodes, and you notice I will add them to everything. One node, it will tell us average how long it was taking to create video and the specific settings. And of course, this number will be quite a bit varied based on the model and based on the render. And this is number, it does not including preload model. So it was after model preloaded and then start generating. So this is what is, and of course 128, it's about 2 minutes take in this case. And the number will be changing depend if we do image to image or resolutions or other things. So it's kind of nice reference to this. Okay, next, of course, I added this. It's called video combine. The reason is I want to be sure it's MP4 format. It's what I prefer. And I have a little bit more control over this. Originally, you will see it is a WebP. It's a web kind of image. And I don't necessarily like that format. Nothing wrong with this format. It's just I don't like it, and many of my players does not kind of work with this. So I prefer MP4. That is kind of my video format. It's only reason I changed. But these 2 things, this shouldn't affect at all anything, because mainly all of the what we have preset, it's about same. Wait, one more thing. Of course, I changed. I put it everything in try in white format. You'll notice some width and height pixels will change from model to model, because I tried to support native resolution. Only from the square or from the vertical, we switch to more horizontal look. So our images look somewhat similar in this. Next, what I added, updated, we are creating exactly same prompt in here, where we have it positive and negative. So this is exactly the same. A cute baby fox running joyfully through the lush green forest. So we're going about render. In this case, same negative prompt. In one place where we're using kind of like a flex models type of the flex. So right there, you'll notice we will want to have it obviously negative prompt in this case. And if we're using any like image to image, then I use 2 exactly same images. Those images was created with Midjourney. In our test, they will have it start and add and image. So, but they will be exactly same. In this case, we can kind of have it, try to have it similar conditions. Of course, the best of our knowledge. And what we're going to do here, we'll go to and browse our work, videos, and we can start just from top. Notice first we have it 2.1 text-to-video, and this is one of the latest model, and no surprise, it's kind of very nice. Also, file to provide right here. I try to keep on the same name, but you can see it is on Topaz Text-to-Video, van JSON, same from workflow when we open. I will just go very fast over some of the settings, actually the model, not in the details, but just overall scheme, so you have kind of understanding what's going on here. We preloaded the model, and you notice it's FP16, so it's not FP8 model. It's nice big size of the model, but we do have a clip on FP8, which shouldn't affect that much for our conditions. We have it our model shift. This is all standard for this. Latent space 832, so it's a 512 by 512 if we're going in a cube. We have it our sensor here via safe tensor for man. Randomizing 30 steps, CFG6, so this is kind of default for that. And we using our frame rate, it's 16. Another things you'll notice in a few places we have a 10 frames, we have a 24 frames, and that is also will affect how long it will take to render, because the more frames we have it, obviously they take the longer time to create. But I was keeping everything to the preset when you open to those settings exactly the same. How say when I modify this, I did reference to original frame rate. Okay, so those things. And here, this is our render what we created on default settings, and it took about 2 minutes. And here's our video. We can definitely see some outlines, low resolution. Honestly, with a van, when I did it with my different workflow, when I created and check my video on a van, we had a way better quality on a video. I think here by default they're doing very fast render, fast loading, but quality is not there, so we need kind of modify. And I think our main difference is will be with scheduler or sampler we can modify with this. But generally it still does not bad job for this size as created. I just don't like, you see, I just don't like how outline. But if we look on consistency and flickering, this is actually did very good job. And I'm also looking like how many feet, how much is working, so it's not bad. The plants perform much better in this case. Okay, let's go next. What do we check? And if we look on a browser here, we'll go to our videos, and I will just continue down this line. And we have it, of course, image to video here. And we'll go image to video, our van. In this case, I'll just take this image. Remember, I show you one first image that we created. We preloaded inside the vision. Same, we apply exactly same clip as in every condition, exactly same here. Preloaded same models, it's using all the same, only what different in this case, it's we have it our clip for the video, we convert, and we have it image to video conversion when we have it to each frame, or first frame in this case. And we also gone through same sampler everything, but here is our result. Of course, if we look before, see right here the fox kind of walking, and this is actually quite a bit impressive result. And I found with van, when we're using it, is create very nice animations, very close to original image. And I mean, this is done in your computer. It's very, very impressive what it can do. And if we look on a time, it took 513, so it's about 9 minutes approximately. Remember, 60 seconds in 1 minute, and we'll multiply by 10, 600, so will be our 10 minutes. So it's about 9 minutes took us to create, but it's definitely very nice quality of video. And of course, our resolution for this, let's check one more time, 760 by, so 512 square as well. Well, let's go look on another model. This is actually our plug model. It's not painting. This is our, right here, this is our FL2V, FLF2V. So this is a bigger model, 720. And this one took, you can see, much longer time. So it is took quite a bit. About 25 minutes was right here took it us. We uploaded 2 images, beginning and ending, same image there. We do have it also map how it's preloaded, so kind of nice about this. Same prompt, we have a little bit more models and a clip. We have clips here downloaded. Everything as a default. And the nice things about this, you can, on many of this workflow, they have the reference to the documentation, so you can go a little bit more over. And here is our image. One thing I need to tell you, I think I messed up on this one. Let me see. Yes, I did. Look on this. I have it width 720 and height, so it is quite a bit big size. That's why it take 25 minutes, not 10 minutes, because I'm literally double or quadruple size in this case. And it was vertical. I did mistake in this case, but I want to keep it because I want to show you the size, resolution, and how well it done. So this is actually did quite a bit impressive job from frame. If you look first side and watch the side, and it's going to front, it did excellent job. Seriously, I'm very impressed on how Van 2.1 creating videos. Okay, let's go next. We'll go to LTXV, or if you want LT15, if you go with the Roman, I don't know how it's properly said on this one. We'll go to first text-to-video right here. Let's check this. And this one is actually performed very fast. If you look, it's a 41 seconds. It's quite a bit fast. Fast loading. This is super fast model, but as a super fast model, it is creating bunch of mutants. You know, honestly, this model for some reason did not impress, and I did use it the default settings, so I did not try to modify except those what I show you, those settings. But this one has brought me about like a year and a half back, you know, when we first have those. It's not flickering, which is nice. It's not 2 years ago, okay, but it's brought to this inconsistency and constant mutation, like morphing from that. So coherence is very bad on this, listed my test. And right here I was running also different tests. You can see this is hardly you can recognize the fox. So just in case, you can see two different tests. And as I said before, I'm not just was running one test, I run multiple tests. So I want to be sure nothing was from reducing the user error, we can say in this case. Okay, let's go next. We have a text image to video right here, produce. And in this case, this is our reference image. Very similar. We downloaded everything here. And if we look, I think this one took us about 2 minutes. I don't record, but it's about similar. But you can see same. It's like in a weird kind of mirror. I don't know, so this model, I may use it wrong. You know what, put it comments down below. Let me know what do you think if I using wrong. For me, I just be sure I took it workflow that they put it there. I put it image and I run. Let me know if I do something wrong or you have it better luck with this specific model. Again, this is model we're using clip STL. Okay, where is it? Right here, a checkbox. It's LTXV 2B09. So this is model was running, and I did not have it very good luck with this. So next, let's go on a Mochi Text-to-Video, and this one actually performed real good. This is one I was surprised on the quality it's performed. And if we look, it is a lot very fast. So it took it only 10 minutes, a little bit over 10 minutes, maybe 11. It's take about 11 minutes, which is actually very good for the quality. It's producing very natural looking. The Fox, it's a text to image. It's not image to image, it's text to image. It's produced very good result. I mean, I'm really impressed on how these perform. And we can see sharpness is not there because resolution, we need decrease like this size. Then you can see better, but because I'm stretching over it is, you can see some blurriness, but it does perform. And by the way, if you want to reduce blurriness and upscale your image, I'm really impressed by new Topaz video. I'll put it link down below, because this way you can render very fast smaller images, uses upscaler, and they have a new diffusion upscaler which run on your local machine. You do need to have a GPU NVIDIA to running this, but it's work real well. I was impressed, and you can check the videos when I was doing. So anyway, this is our Mochi, which another good result. Okay, now let's go look on what do we have here. This is our Hunyuan, and Hunyuan, I like it when I did before with my workflow, but this currently set up, I just run several times, and I always have this oversaturated kind of weird effect. Something is not right again here, and it's run quite a bit long. You can see right here, it took about 30 minutes, but it's just not impressive. The motions and movements is good. That is without question. If you look on the four legs, see how anatomy is very good and movements is good, but details, it's all blurry, it's all fuzzy, just details is not there. That is a problem, and I'm surprised because Hunyuan, it's real good. If you look at my videos when I try to do a different workflow, now I almost want to compare this workflow with my workflow and see what is different here, why that is happening. But overall, same here. We download it and we can look. They do utilize for the clip Llama Hunyuan this video. It's what we're doing 720, which is actually a very good resolution, and it's possibilities that I need to change maybe some latent video space, maybe increasing, so I need play. But this is all default from what was with the workflow when you open natively. So my assumption was they did have good values, but never know, maybe something happened there. Okay, let's go next. We're going to verify, and this one is our, okay, let's look, it's a SVD. So we have two SVDs here. We have a text to image and we have it image to video. So let's go first look on text to image. This is took quite a bit fast, 1 minute. Same prompts. We downloaded SDXL for our checkpoint, so very fast. We download SVD as a sensor. Okay, next we're going to preview image. So it's creating a look like a fox. Yes, it's not bad preview image till we're going to the video, and there you go. This is our, I don't know how to name, but it's this is 2 years. So this is 2 years back. Okay, we have this flickering, we have some kind of very weird things going on here. So I'm really disappointed on the performance of this model. It's a fast, small model, but probably some settings maybe need modified, but I want to be sure it's run this way. And here's a 24 frames per second. So it's not bad for the 24 on the speed, but otherwise. And we have an image to video here, and that is performed much better. That is what's interesting to me. So when we import as an image to this to SVD, and we're using our reference image, if we look here, it's much better. We do still have it, you see the legs like appearing, disappearing. So, but general, it's compare this to this. It's a big difference when it's have some reference. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe some clip model corrupted. I have no idea. Need to find more on this. But that is what's happening here. And the same things we have it. Rest is exactly the same. So all pre-default. So this is what I want to share with you, just to showing. And by the way, this was running for about 100 seconds. So it's about 1.5 minutes. Was running quite a bit fast. So overall, I will say CVD with the image reference perform the fastest and lightest. So if you have a smaller card like 8 gig, maybe even 6 gig, this model is performing not bad. Maybe just try to reduce height and width on this. This is maybe was default, maybe a little bit wrong, was too big. You can play with this, but if you reference to image, it's perform. Otherwise, I will say the van models, it is never disappoint. This is run beautifully, and I will say this is #1. Hunyuan, I was a little bit surprised on performance because previously I know it did much better with this. And Mochi, that is another very good competitor. So overall, you can see definitely 3 big winners here, 3 ones. It's a van, I will say Mochi and Hunyuan, and Mochi Hunyuan kind of maybe on the same if you polish, because I don't like this workflow. And other ones a little bit too small, but general smaller model, faster perform, worse quality. Well, thank you for watching these videos. Let me know if it was interesting for you and you want to see more like these overviews. Put your comment down below, and we'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.